Hey YouTubers, thanks for stopping by. Guess what? Today we're gonna make cranberry orange zest white chocolate chip cookies. Oh yeah. Now you might be thinking, hey, wait just a minute, Jeffrey Dale. We're supposed to be making healthy food and cookies are not healthy. Okay, well, there is the whole added sugar thing, but if you think of it this way, cookies make you happy, and when you're happy, you're healthy. Don't just take my word for it. There are people far wiser than I, believe it or not, and they say the same thing. So unless you think you're smarter than the Dalai Lama, I say, let's get this show on the road. Today we're going to be using the recipe from Natasha's Kitchen. So shout out to Natasha and check out her website. It's got awesome recipes. So the next thing is to get our ingredients together. We have our salt, a little granulated sugar, and brown sugar. We need the white chocolate chips, of course, some vanilla, and baking powder is helpful. And last but not least, the flour, but cranberries are the star of the show. Our recipe calls for 5 ounces of cranberries, so we're gonna need our handy dandy kitchen scale. And here's what I like to do. I put my sieve on the scale, tear it out at 0 so we know how many cranberries to pour in. A little bath under the water to break them up and get them separated, and then you need to dry them on a towel because they stick to paper towels. So we're going to use real towels. Next, it's chopping time. What I like to do is cut the bigger ones in half first. Otherwise, they'll go shooting off in all directions and probably put your eye out. Then you coarsely chop them. What does coarsely chop mean? I don't really know, but just chop for a while and get as many little pieces as we can. This section is dedicated to the unknown baker who accidentally dropped a piece of orange peel in his recipe and said, hey, that tastes kind of good. Then we mix up our dry ingredients, which is going to bring us to the step that you've all been waiting for. Oh yeah. Yes, it's stand mixer time. So let's get our butter and sugar in and get that creaming. And then we're gonna need another essential tool. And for this, I have my sister-in-law to thank. Sweet. Once that's been creamed, we add our egg and our orange zest, get it mixed up all nice and mixy, and we're gonna add those dry ingredients now to make our dough. The final step
is to get our cranberries and our white chocolate chips into the dough. And we do that with a little technique I like to call folding. Actually, everybody who bakes calls it folding, but I like to call it folding as well. Now we get out the cookie sheet and the parchment paper, which incidentally is quite possibly one of the most brilliant inventions of our time. Then the cookie scoop, brilliant invention number 2 of our time.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, the deed is done. You know what? Not like we did brain surgery or anything, but we did something, you know? And I know a lot of people are going to be happy. And that means a lot of people are going to be healthy. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.